Hello, 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 and happy Tuesday. I am Daisy and welcome to my channel. I want to again say thank you to all of you who are making community here with me. And if you can give me a little help and hit that like button, hit the comment, share the channel. Apparently the algorithms, get all pumped up when there's activity going on. So thank you so much for going that little extra mile to help me reach these beautiful messages to others in your social media groups. Okay, thank you. Welcome if you're new. I'm glad that this channel found you. Let's get started. My name is Daisy. Let's see what I can interpret in the area of money, relationship, career, and well-being. So God willing, clarify everything here so that the message could be received true for those that need it. And if you're just here to hang out with me, thank you. I am feeling your vibe. And stick with me so we can get to the next message there. Just a few minutes as we dive into these areas. And if something resonates, or if something even hits a bone and you're like, oh, I'm not sure about that, Daisy, why don't you share that with me? Maybe somebody else feels the same way. Or maybe I can kind of, do a little research and just have a special session on that topic. Okay. Let's take a look at what lies ahead. And I am sticking with the Ascended Masters deck. It's really cute. I like it. I love how it feels in my hand. And the messages are pretty simple. So, again, maybe you too can actually interpret these. What's your interpretation of any of these cards? So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Let's look at money. King of Cups. Wow. Finally feeling a little bit secure about something. I like it. Okay, so let's see. On one hand, when we see the king, it's kind of bringing us a message of stability. All right. Well, if you're trading paper, I could tell you one thing, that you could just leave it over there to the stock market and watch how those stocks, and the Dow is going to actually recover, and there's going to be, again, a sense of stability for now, at least for today. So here we are. What's important is that you try and create some stability for yourself and try to use your judicious nature in making some good decisions. Again, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not, a broker in the stock market. So definitely, if you are trading, make sure that you check with your financial advisor. So in general, I could just tell you that here, the sense that you can get a hold of the financial situation and that you can gain mastery. There are so many books out there on finances, on investing, on money management. And, if you can begin to manage what you have, trust me, you're going to be able to manage what comes in. So you can actually, at least through these next few weeks or so, make some progress and, have some really wise approach to those larger purchases or investments that you have in mind. I know that there was something for some of you in the while back that some things fell through, and maybe this put you back at the what is it called, negotiation table, with now things in your favor. So be very cautious, use a lot of logic, and leave away as much as you can of the emotion so that you can see through these deals and negotiations that are coming on the table. I'm getting a message about, definitely try and have the upper hand when it comes to contracts. Let's take a look at relationship. Okay, well, something's come up. There's a collective group of you that I'm getting this message for, and it has to do with something about a relationship. It's lacking commitment. It's lacking dedication. When it comes to like that really emotional involvement, that, hook and sinker, it's not there. It's just, hey, we're just going with the flow. We're really not focusing on anything long term. We just kind of want to be friends, but friends with what benefits? Anyway, so you may find yourself, even you that are probably being distracted, with every new person because you're just like, okay, maybe this is the one. You got to make a decision of what it is that you do want in your life. There's nothing wrong with that, with, meeting with new people and things like that. But what's important is that you have some clear expectations of what what you want, so that you don't lead that person that's coming in, who you already know is not going to be the one, into thinking that they're going to be the one for the long term. So that's kind of important, especially if they are not meeting your expectations. You're stringing them along also, and that's not a good thing either, because they also need to go find their match. And right now, if you just want to have somebody on your, on your hip to say, well, I got somebody that I'm hanging out with, because you just don't want to be like, oh, I don't want to be hanging out by myself because I don't want people to think I'm a loser. You know what? This ambivalence dating is really not healthy for you right now. So this could mean that if you are in a relationship, it could mean that the relationship has reached what is called a stagnant and monotonous routine. It's like there's nothing here. It's just the same thing. There's no excitement. What are we going to do? No one's there to put the fire. No one's there to initiate something new. No one there to really inspire heavy conversations about the future and about the excitement and the possibilities that, two people journeying on the adventure called life can do. So this can be a lot of frustrations coming from this quote unquote boredom, and your partner and you might need to work on this if you believe that there is any hope. Okay, let's take a look at career. Okay, well, this might be that you've been really thinking about, work. You've been thinking about, your business partners. You've been thinking about your enterprises. You've been thinking about the society groups that you're in, your charities, your other civic groups, and you're kind of trying to get an understanding of what does this mean in terms of the pursuits and your ambitions and how this relates to anything that you want to do in the future. So right now, you may need a little bit of what is called realigning of your values, whether you're wanting to look for a new job, or maybe, you might want to go out there and network, or find mentors that can, help you get to the next level, or find a group that you can connect with and find things that bring meaning and help you develop other skills. Like it could be joining a Toastmaster so you can learn new skills on communicating. But, on the other hand, what this could also mean that you might, when it comes to your work and your career, you might need a vacation. You might need some time, because you might just choose to step away from, that workforce so that you can, if you have the luxury to do that, really think about redesigning yourself and kind of putting your life in priority as far as finding things that can help you. So, what's important is that at this moment, you're really considering reconnecting with society, reconnecting with, people that can add value to you, because, you might also be that you are really not a person that likes to work by yourself, and you like the team concept. So this kind of may make you feel like you're alone and you're an outcast and you're lonely, and that, you just, your coworkers don't want to work with you. But, then you need to redefine yourself in an area or a work environment that is more of a team-based. Okay, you might find more happiness there. Well-being. Okay, well-being. There you go. Pursuit of happiness. Pursuit of happiness in your emotions. Well-being is finding where is your happy. Where do you feel most comfortable? This might be that you might take up a hobby. This might be that you might take up, joining a club. But this is about finding your emotional happiness in this physical world. And as you begin to do that, you will start actually feeling more confident in other areas of your life. So this is really the pursuit of happiness. Emotional, mental, and physical, and spiritual at all levels. And you're going to need that support to get you there as you look into that health for you. Okay, let's take a look at the collective. Ooh, Mother Mary, nurture yourself. So this message here is just a simple confirmation of what I just channeled through. I think I just channeled her through, but it's about this here. It's about nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. I believe it came up over here as well. So this message is a confirmation, and the beautiful message of Mother Mary, the mother of Jesus, who is definitely just pure compassion. And you could ask for this beautiful energy to fill you with love, to fill you with compassion, so that you can, have have a little bit of kindness for yourself so that you can actually move forward and do some of the things you've got to do. So nurturing yourself is so important. And having said that, this is my little Virgin Mary that I have here. I had no idea that she was going to show up. And just this beautiful energy, this beautiful person, devout, caring, and loving. Can we be that way? Can we be that way? And the Bible shows so many beautiful stories about her devotion and her compassion. And if we could just bring some of that to humanity today, I think that we all could benefit. Anyway, that's pretty deep for us to start this day on a very beautiful and peaceful note. And on that, if I may pray for you, that God may guide you and that illuminate you and bring you the strength you need to work through the issues that are presenting, not to run away from them, but to work through and allow you to become stronger, and that His love envelop you and guide you, and so be it.